So I want to jump to kind of like in the moment processing things, right? So like,
Yeah.
let's just say you are at this family dinner and like you go in expecting things to be weird, but whatever. Like it's like, okay, well, here we go. It's another Thanksgiving dinner. Uncle Bob's going to be there. Uncle Bob gets drunk and yells at the TV screen, whatever. Like, whatever it may be. How does one process a potential issue in the moment? Like, what should a person do if while at the dinner things do start to escalate? How does one protect themselves in those types of situations?
So I think if you're talking about things escalating around you and you're kind of like a silent observer, it's okay to take like that bathroom break and give yourself those moments and step away. If they're escalating with you, it takes two people to escalate a conversation. And so I think presence is also super, like a mindfulness is also super important, because if we're aware of like our own triggers and if we're aware of like our own responsiveness to the triggering person or the escalated person, we don't have to feed the fire. We can align with them. I can see how frustrating this is for you, Uncle Joe or Uncle Bob. I don't remember the name you used, but
Joe Bob.
Uncle Joe, Bob Joe. I can see it's frustrating for you. I don't share the same sentiment, and that's okay. And if he continues to go, because maybe he had a couple too many drinks or whatever, and he continues to
Right.
go, say, you know what? I'm going to go see if Aunt Cheryl needs some help in the kitchen.
Hmm.
Do you want something while I'm in there? And you
Right.
can just,
Right.
take the high road.
Right.
It's not
Like
worth.
you're not acknowledging it to a point where you're not continuing that escalation up. You're kind of diffusing it in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's
That's
really
hard.
important.
That's hard, especially when like if there's doing or saying something that is just like either very triggering or hurts your pride, or you can see them hurting people around you or your children, even whatever it may be. That's hard. That's
Mhm.
really,
It
really
takes a
difficult.
lot of emotional control.
Yeah. How do I get some of that? Can I buy that? Can I Amazon Prime that for the holiday season?
No, but you can probably start practicing it now for the
Ooh,
holiday season.
how do we do that?
Um, there's little things that happen in our like daily lives that trigger us. And maybe it's not the same way as that one uncle that's sitting across from us over turkey dinner, but um, there are little things. And so when those things start to happen, recognize, oh, that triggered me. How can I respond differently? Or in the moment, I'm feeling triggered. Let me take a few deep breaths, recognize that this is a me thing and not so much a them thing. The guy who cut me off in the parking lot, right?
Hmm.
Maybe he wasn't being a jerk. Maybe I just drive a roller skate and he didn't see me, you know,
Hmm. Right.
and just kind of like really starting to shift your perspective so that you're giving people grace. Like you're kind of like giving them I'm trying to think of like another way of saying that other than giving them grace. So just give them grace. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
kind of like falling on the sword, like, oh, maybe I messed up. Maybe I didn't notice something.
Mm.
I think working on practicing it when it's not as triggering as that family
Uh-huh.
member is really helpful. Sorry, I have something in my eye.
You okay? Do
Yeah, I'm okay.
you...
It's just driving me
I
nuts.
see you scratching your eye. I'm like, I think her eyeball might fall out. I think it might.
It's very distracting too. Sorry, guys.